Lagos never sleeps, neither do its secrets. One rainy night, a stranger hummed a song I'd never learned, but somehow remembered. That melody changed everything I believed about who I am. I am Amara, I am born and raised in Lagos, and if you'd asked me a year ago what humility meant, I would have quoted something clever from a TED Talk. But life, real life, has a way of teaching you lessons that no #wisdom can. I work in digital marketing, sleek glass offices on Victoria Island, smart blazers, and a salary that keeps my hair braided at the best salons. I love Lagos nightlife, rooftop bars, neon cocktails, and conversations sprinkled with Instagram slang. My circle of friends, Kioma, Kalichi, and Sola, are all just like me. Ambitious, restless, forever scrolling. It started on a Sunday evening last August. I was waiting for a ride outside a high-end restaurant in Lekki after a brand launch. My phone battery was dying. The night smelled of rain and roasted corn from a roadside vendor. A soft voice behind me said, "Good evening, my daughter. Can you help me with directions to Ipmanri?" I turned. She was an elderly woman, wrapped in a faded Ankara wrapper. Her heady, a gentle brown, her eyes shone like polished ebony, deep and calm. Something about her presence quieted the noise of traffic and honking I gave her quick directions, eager to get back to my phone, but she smiled faintly and said, "Walk with me, just a little. I am not sure of the buses at this hour." I hesitated. A voice inside me, my mother's voice, whispered, "Help elders, Amara. That is our way." So I walked. We moved past glittering clubs and late-night suja stands. As we walked, she asked simple questions, my name, my work, my dreams. Her Yoruba accent wrapped around each word like music. When I told her about my job and my plans to travel to Dubai for a conference, she nodded. "All that is good," she said softly. "But do you know your grandmother's song?" I stopped. "Excuse me." She smiled. "The song she sang when you were a baby. Do you know it?" I realized with a sudden ache that I didn't. I barely remembered the stories my grandmother told me in Enugu when I was a child. Lagos had polished those memories away. We reached a quiet stretch near the lagoon. The city noise faded. She began to hum a melody, haunting and familiar, as if it came from the soil itself. My heart thudded with recognition. I had heard that tune before, long ago in my grandmother's courtyard, when the air smelled of wood smoke and palm oil. Tears surprised me. I wiped them quickly. How do you know this song?" I asked. The woman's eyes glimmered. "Because it belongs to you. To all of you who rush and shine and forget." Before I could speak again, a passing Danfo bus screeched to a stop. She climbed aboard with a graceful ease that belied her age. The bus pulled away, taillights blinking in the wet night. I stood there, stunned. My phone buzzed a message from Kioma about an after-party, but I felt rooted to the ground, the melody echoing in my chest. The next week I traveled to Enugu, something I hadn't done in years. My grandmother, Mama Nkachi, sat in her courtyard, peeling cassava. When I hummed the tune, her eyes widened. "Who taught you that?" she asked. I told her everything. She placed her weathered hand on mine. "That song is our blessing song. My own mother sang it to me. Amara, you have been called to remember." That night we talked until the moon slid behind clouds. She spoke of ancestors who walked these lands before highways and glass towers. She told me how humility was not just bowing or polite words, it was remembering you are part of something older and bigger than your ambitions. When I returned to Lagos, nothing looked the same. I still wore my blazers and heels, but I began small changes. I called my parents every evening. I greeted the gate man by name. I started volunteering at a youth arts center in Surler, teaching digital skills to kids who reminded me of my younger cousins. One evening, while helping a girl design her first website, I felt that old melody rise inside me. Not just a song now, but a heartbeat. Weeks later, I saw her again, the woman from that night, on a crowded Balagan market street. I hurried toward her, but a crowd of shoppers blocked my path. When I finally reached the spot, she was gone. Only the smell of roasted corn lingered. I am Amara of Victoria Island. I still love rooftop bars and digital campaigns. But now I walk slower. I listen more. Humility, I have learned, is not about dimming your light, it is about knowing the light is shared. Sometimes, late at night, I stand by the lagoon where I first met her. The city hums behind me, a million lights flickering like fireflies, and I sing my grandmother's song. It carries across the water, into the restless Lagos night, a reminder that no matter how modern we become, our roots call us home. Our roots are never lost, only waiting. If you hear a song you don't remember learning, maybe it's calling you home too.